Well, we're gonna try to get us a little squirrel hunt in. As you can see, I got my cousin John Michael with me, aka Meathead, and me and him came over here to the hills. And something I've done for years, I ain't never documented it, is come to this squirrel camp with some older guys. And we got in last night, so I didn't get anything videoed and didn't get to talk to the camera. But we're out here this morning gonna try to kill some squirrels and really just have a good time. And I don't know what all this video is gonna entail, but we're gonna try to document as much as we can. We both got GoPros on our heads, and I don't know how much on this main camera I'll video, but I am gonna carry it around with me. But for this morning, we're just gonna try to get started in the hunting. We'll try to video a little bit of camp, and squirrels ought to be cutting on hickory. We've already had one barking at us as it woke up, and it's fairly calm. Seems like the wind's gonna blow a little bit, but so we're gonna start easing. It's about time to maybe start hearing them. They ought to be woke up and start cutting here soon, so we're gonna get after it. You ready? Oh my, I didn't kill him.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, he's still up there. Hold on, I see him. He's gotta move a hair more. Man. Hold on. I know I hit him. He about fell. What's the deal? Just keep recording. Got him that time. Man, I tell y'all what, it's tough hunting today. We may end up having to go to a new spot in the morning, or maybe even this afternoon if we hunt, because they ain't really right here. The only squirrels that we've been on so far are cutting oak, and which, I mean, I guess that's fine, but the wind's picked up a little bit today, and you can't even hardly hear them in that oak. You have to kind of just get lucky and then see them. And I lost that first one. And this second one, it took me 2 shots to kill because he was so high up. And I thought he done come alive. But we're gonna ease up this ridge, and I mean, maybe we can kill a few in this spot, because there definitely ain't a lot of squirrels right now in here. start shooting a bunch. Come by. Well, me and John split up now for a little bit, and I'm coming back by the truck. There was a few squirrels right in that area, so I told him to just kind of sit tight and hunt those, and I'm gonna go try to find some. And I think I'm gonna ditch this big camera and put it back here at the truck and just get what I get with the GoPro, because right now the priority is we gotta find some squirrels. So we'll catch up with y'all here in a little while. Well, this morning was kind of a bust. I had to hunt really hard just to kill the 3 that I killed, and like I said, I lost that first one, so would have had 4. And I seen a few more than, you know, that I killed. I mean, John seen a few, but when they're in them oaks and stuff and you can't hardly sneak up on them and they're so quiet, you have to really be patient and stuff. But man, these gnats are terrible this morning. My plan now is we're just gonna go back and get breakfast and clean these squirrels, and I doubt anybody else did very good. And I don't know if we'll hunt again today or not. We might at least go ride around and check our cameras and look for some squirrels or sign, and maybe we'll have somewhere good to go for in the morning. But man, these gnats are so bad I can't even talk. Let's get back to camp. I know y'all can't see me very good because it's kind of early, but as you can tell, the wind's blowing a little bit more today than it was, so we probably ain't got but a couple hours to really get after them. We're gonna try a different logging road this morning, hoping that we can find some hickory that they're cutting on. But we did a little bit of scouting yesterday when we went to check deer cameras, and every single hickory tree that they even cut on was old. So I don't know if that means they've done migrated through this area or what, but it was weird to me how yesterday every squirrel we got on was in an oak tree. I mean, I guess it's good because there's a lot of acorns, but normally, you know, there's a lot of hickory around here and a lot of hickory nuts. I don't know why a squirrel would prefer acorn over a hickory nut this time of year, but they are. And it's so hard to hear them, and in the wind it's hard to see them. So, but we're gonna do a little deer scouting while we walk, and I don't know how many squirrels we're gonna kill, but it's our last morning hunting, and I don't know, let's go get after it. can't say I garroed you now.
Yeah, I had to. What?
Oh, kind of an old one again.
I had to deal with one.
All of them we're killing as old ones. Hickory nut. Yeah, that's a hickory nut tree too that's wore out. There's cutting all around it, which it may be just from him. He's an old one too.
Is he?
Big old joker. You can tell they're old by it. If they got a big old set of nuts, they're old.
Did you hit it the first time?
Yeah.
He
He was hanging on the tree.
Oh, was he?
He probably would have fell out.
Them are the prettiest squirrels. Them fox squirrels.
Yeah.
I heard the gray squirrels are better to eat.
They are, but them can actually be good eating too sometimes. One more tip that I do, and I don't know if you've noticed, but on these trails, you see these little flat spots that are like matted down. Mm-hmm. If you can walk on that, you're dead silent. Nothing will hear you.
I've been watching you.
Like look at this for instance. You know, you got loose leaves right there, but you got this one little bitty ridge, and it's flat and patted down, and you can be quiet. Look at all this hog sign. They rub on them trees. And they got a heck of a trail coming down in here. And you see, well, they've been rooting around everywhere in that. I mean, they got it all up through there.
Some deer tracks in there too.
I hope we don't run into any. It's a fox squirrel. Hold on, let me video it. You see him? Dude, he's just sitting right there. Right where we seen him last. Hold on.
Never saw him move.
Definitely hit him.
That's where I saw him the first time. I said he's over to the left. He's right there.
Yeah, he might fall.
That's where I shot the first time.
Bro, you shot
But
7 feet to the left of him.
That's where I thought he was the second.
No.
I saw orange. You see that orange right there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a leaf.
Yeah, well, I couldn't tell it.
Man, he's really hanging on. It's a tough joker. There's another one in this tree somewhere. I knew I heard one cutting up there though when we first got here. Stand here, and if he moves, kill him. I'm gonna just ease around till he might be hung up. Might have to just stand there and. He's still alive?
He's still alive, kicking. They wasn't breaking his skin. Some of them wasn't breaking his skin. Look at all them shot down.
Dude, that is a huge squirrel. That ain't shot. That's a big old mama. That's nipples.
Oh, is it really?
Yes. Look at the size of that squirrel.
Maybe pregnant.
She had a litter probably earlier.
Yeah.
She ought to be done for now. Tell what just happened.
And we come up in here, we're walking down a logging road, and squirrel whisperer over here could hear a squirrel cutting, and once we got stopped I could hear it too, and we got in here and got on the tree. We could hear the nuts, the hickory nuts falling down on top of our head. We look up and we finally got a glimpse of this squirrel, and I shot at it first, hit it, didn't come out of the tree, and then Trip guy shot at it, and it fell 3 or 4 foot, still up in that tree. And then we couldn't find it. Trip finally got around back on this logging road and shot up at it again. And then once he shot at it again, I could see it moving around up there. And then I shot 2 more times and finally got that sucker knocked out of that tree.
How many times we end up shooting at that thing? I shot at it.
I shot at it 4 times.
I did too. We just shot 8
shots
to get this one squirrel. Man, you talk about rough.
Big old squirrel too.
This thing's big as a, I don't know. Look at the size of this squirrel. Like, look, I wear a size 10 shoe, and look at that.
Crazy.
That's one thing that I noticed this whole trip so far. Us and the other guys, all we've killed is old squirrels. And I guess it's just squirrels that have like inhabited this little area. All the young ones must have moved off, but man, that's wild.
It is wild. It's a big
That's the toughest squirrel I've ever seen. Well, as y'all can see, it ain't favorable conditions today. And I know I've already talked about it, but the fact really that we killed a squirrel at all says something, because there's not very many cutting, and this wind, man, it makes it tough. This whole trip, other than the camping and the camaraderie and stuff, that's been fun, but this whole trip has been tough hunting. And we managed to kill a few squirrels. I guess we got 3 yesterday and 3 today, so. But it's super tough. I bet you that the guys at the camp that didn't kill a single squirrel today. If they did, well, they'll be lucky. So I feel fortunate that we killed 3. And John missed 1, so we could have had 4, but that happens. But man, this may be the end of the video. Might get a little bit of B-roll and stuff, but this is our last hunt, and we're gonna be heading home this afternoon. And next thing you know, we'll be deer hunting. But we did get a few shots, and we got to have some fun. And all squirrel hunts can't be the best squirrel hunts. Sometimes you got to go through these tough ones, so it makes you learn a lot as a hunter. But we appreciate y'all for watching. If you like these kind of hunts, I promise there will be more in the future. We have more in the past. If you want to go check that playlist out on squirrel hunting. And deer hunting will be coming up soon, so like, subscribe, comment, and interact with us this fall. And most importantly, stay safe though. And until next time, God bless.